All right, guys, welcome back. Doing another video here on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. First off, came from the 14 Pro Max. Of course, had the 13 Pro Max before that. I've done the Pros as well. I just tend to lean towards the bigger size. I like more screen real estate, especially because I'm in the Android ecosystem too. Coming from the Z Fold 5, it's just nicer to have a bigger screen. So, first thing that I love and fell in love with about the 15 Pro Max, as you probably have heard, is just that curved design. It feels so much better in the hand. So, like I mentioned in my previous video, most important thing for me with a phone is how it feels in the hand, especially with how heavy they've gotten. So with the 15 Pro Max, it does not hurt my pinky as much while using it because the weight distribution is very good. The rounded edges feel really good in the hand. And really the overall build is just phenomenal. Everything is put together, crisply. That titanium just looks super nice, this natural titanium color. So I definitely think this is the best iPhone build quality, to date. And of course it should be, right? It's the latest, iPhone 15 out. But kind of going into that too of what's new, this action button. I think the addition of the action button is awesome. I'm one of the people that, never really used the toggle switch for the mute toggle. I just never really needed it. So now you can really optimize this for anything. But what I do is I use it for ChatGPT. So it becomes really powerful. So I'll put write me a poem. But I really just love the overlay that iOS has now, where I can have my shortcut pull up ChatGPT, really do anything, any task in any time, just hit cancel. But it looks super clean of how it comes up in the dynamic island, how I can just type in here anything, and then it'll respond to me and I can have a conversation with ChatGPT where I'm anywhere. So regardless of if I'm in an app, regardless of, if I'm in the camera, pull it up, it'll still let me do it, which is awesome. So it adds a little bit of a layer of multitasking without the iPhone having any multitasking capability, which is nice. So that's one thing that I do enjoy, really is going to be that action button. I think it does bring some benefit to the 15 Pro Max. Now, at first, I did notice some issues kind of with smoothness, some issues with overheating. When I first got the device, it overheated for me. So that was unfortunate. I pulled it out, but of course it was the first day, right? Everything had just gotten set up, but it did overheat. It has not done that since. They pushed out another update. It has not overheated since then. So it's been a great experience. I think they have fixed that on the 15 Pro Max, which is nice. I think they did put some effort in to go ahead and get that fixed. Also, the cameras are phenomenal. Cameras, to me, with the 5x zoom, makes a big difference because now you can really get into a clear picture from a little bit farther away. I will say I missed the 3x camera because it was really good for portraits, but the 5x zoom and the 1x and 3x optical, really, I'm not going to say it's going to make that much difference in my life, not having the 3x optical zoom. Now, I will say for the 15 Pro Max overall, it's hard for me to stop using this device. Having the Fold 5, which was one of the best experiences I've had, going to this at first, I was like, oh man, this is just tough to use because I can't multitask or anything. But the ability with shortcuts and the ability and the smoothness of just the software, how quickly in and out, and there's no lag for any of these apps is just a beautiful experience to me, which it makes a big difference. Other thing, not really relative to the 15 Pro Max, but to iOS in general, that I really like is the ability to create these shortcuts that really change your day and day. So for example, this playlist icon made a shortcut for, but essentially I can have whatever podcasts I want up here. I can have any playlist, but let's say I tap on one of these, it'll start playing that playlist. So it's very, very conducive to kind of, shorten your tasks, right? It can shorten what you're doing, get you in quickly, get you out quickly, right? I have one for texts, just pops up all my favorite contacts, one for all my social media apps that I like to use, right? So just pop in, pop out, and it's very convenient. So that's one thing that makes iOS, really useful for me. But yeah, that's my quick kind of review. I would say it's definitely worth getting. I'd say it overall, with the decrease in the weight, with the smoothness, the good feel in the hand, how it is so much lighter makes this definitely worth buying. And then also it's just super fast. No lag really at all anymore. Great overall experience. I just wish they would get that multitasking. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think and have a great day.